Good afternoon. I'm Max Richmond. I'm the president of the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare. First of all, I want to thank our volunteers. Those beautiful yellow t-shirts, those are National Committee volunteers. I want to thank Antoinette Bobo. We are very proud of Antoinette's participation in our organization. We are here today because the President tomorrow is going to submit a budget that will in effect cut Social Security, cut veterans benefits, cut military civilian retirees, cut benefits for people with disabilities. We are here today because one week, the Tuesday after the election, we met, a group of us, maybe 8 or 10, met with the President, the Vice President, the Secretary of the Treasury in this building, behind me. And he agreed Social Security should not be part of any deficit reduction plan. So what's happened? The proposal out there from the White House is to cut the cost of living adjustment. Now, anybody here believe that the COLA you get now is too much? No! The chain CPI is even stingier. It's the wrong thing to do. I wonder if the people that support the chain CPI, what they would say to millions of seniors in 2009 and 2010, they got a zero COLA. Would they tell them that was too much? This new formula would tell people that Social Security benefits are sacred. It is unacceptable to the vast majority of Americans of all age groups to cut these benefits. I want to refer to a debate that the vice presidential debate. You remember when Vice President Biden debated Congressman Ryan? Yes. There was one point in the debate that caught my attention. Congressman Ryan made a claim. Vice President Biden said, "That's malarkey." Remember that? That's what we say to this proposal. It's malarkey. It's malarkey. When they say, this is just a technical adjustment, what do we say? It's malarkey. When they say, this is just a tweak, what do we say? It's malarkey. When they say the chain CPI is more accurate, what do we say? Malarkey. And when the White House website refers to this chain CPI as the superlative chain CPI, what do we say? Voters, as has been commented this afternoon, will remember how people vote on this issue. Thank you very much.
First of all, let me thank all of the organizations, too many to name, who are here today representing tens of millions of workers, seniors, disabled vets who are saying loudly and clearly, we are not going to balance the budget on the backs of the elderly, disabled vets, the sick, the women, or the children. When one out of four major profitable corporations pays nothing in federal income taxes, we know how we can deal with deficit reduction in a way that is fair. Now, some of you may remember that when Barack Obama was running for president in 2008, he said that he would not cut Social Security. Yes. We want the president to remember what he said and not go back on his word. Yes. The truth of the matter is that when you go out and you ask people in any state in the country, whether it is a blue state, a red state, or a purple state, and you say, you know what, some people think that we should cut Social Security for folks trying to get by on $15,000 a year. Some people think we should cut benefits for men and women who have lost their arms and legs defending this country. And by the way, we want to lower tax rates for large corporations people all over this country say that is nuts. So what we want from the White House tells us that they want to defend the middle class. That's their mantra. Well, if you want to defend the middle class, you don't cut Social Security, and you don't cut Medicare, and you don't cut benefits for disabled vets.
That's right.
So our job in the coming weeks and months, and what today is about is the beginning of that job, is to rally tens of millions of people who understand that in this country the middle class working families are hurting, and we're not going to balance the budget on their backs. Our job is to rally those people and give anybody in the Congress who believes in cutting these life-important benefits, we're going to give them a political choice they can't refuse. And that is, if they vote to cut Social Security, they may well not be returning to Washington.
No change CPR! No change CPR! No change CPR!
I'd like to go first. I'd like to turn it over to Max Richmond, the President and CEO of the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare.
We thought we had a commitment from this White House, and apparently we were wrong. Going back to when President Obama debated John McCain, you remember he said, Senator McCain wants to cut the COLA, wants to raise the age for receiving benefits. And he said, I won't do either of those things. Something's changed, and we object to it. We object to having these programs cut. It's the wrong thing to do. And it's not just the folks here. It's the vast majority of Americans, young, old, Democrat, Republican, Independent. And we are here, hopefully, the White House will listen to reason. Thank you.